Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. See making a difference here?
Yeah, Nicholas Otamendi. He's a fine defender, both in the air and on the ground, and a real tough competitor who loves a physical duel. He knows how to pick out a pass too, and he'd be looking to get his team moving forward as soon as any opposition attack breaks down. He often...
That's a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Paredes gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
The ball aimed forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. It'll be a throw-in. Messi. De Paul. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's played forward. It's gone for a throw-in. Aranguiz. Alexis Sanchez. That's a nicely weighted pass. Played into the middle. Martinez claims it, and the danger passes. McAllister. Messi. He came in hard, very hard. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Yeah, Peter, just have a look at this and see how the strikers are drifting into wide positions now.
And that's tactical, is it? It's not been forced on them?
No, it's all related to the hope of creating space for midfield runners.
Messi. Vidal. Moved on forwards. And it's Aranguiz. Great defending, strong and determined. Aranguiz. And he shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Otamendi shifted upfield. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Messi. Oh, just skips past his man. And he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Maripan is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery.
Messi! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game
Argentina have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Vidal. And it's Aranguiz. Vidal played out towards the right wing. Can he latch on to this? Messi. Now that's well seen too. Aranguiz. Sanchez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. He has found the way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Montiel. Messi. Messi. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He is onto it in a flash. Aranguiz.
Argentina couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Martinez claims it safe hands. Maripan aim forwards. And it's Sanchez. Aranguiz! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Montiel. Proves too strong. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Messi. He's found a way through. Messi. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said.
Montiel, back when it goes. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice physical challenge. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Montiel. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Aranguiz. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Header comes in! And that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Argentina, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
He's got away. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Shapes to shoot. No mistake. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's shifting through the gears here. And Messi! It's there! A quite incredible style. They are flying. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Argentina find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might go even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Argentina very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. Here we go again.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Tagliafico. Dybala. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And that was very necessary. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Played towards the front line. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. No way through there. Dybala. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's played forward. Romero gets over and intercepts. And it's Sanchez. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's gone for goal! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Alvarez. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Aranguiz cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Moved on forwards, and here's Alvarez. And he's managed to get free. No way through, so back it comes. Messi. And it's McAllister. Eduardo Vargas. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. That'll be a throw-in. Aranguis. Otamendi. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass. Paredes. McAllister, gently done. A heavy challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. He's going to be pulled back for that one. Tagliafico. Showing good feet. Sanchez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, played right into his path. Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Alexis Sanchez. And here's Vargas! There's going to be another change here. Has gone for a reckless challenge there. Otamendi. That looks a good ball through, and he's onside. So much time and space here. Could be danger here. Vidal forwards and with intent, and the counter is on, and reclaimed it in a trice. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Crunching tackle. Oh, good spread. And he cuts out the supply. Muscular approach does pay off here. Dybala. Paredes. Tagliafico. Dybala. Vidal with the foul. And it's Dybala. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well-timed, excellent interception. McAllister. Maripan cuts it out. Vargas. Now it's Vargas. Montiel cuts out the pass. And it's Dybala. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. McAllister. And he thumps it clear. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Aranguiz. Oh, they could break here. Quality ball. Romero gets across to intercept that. Tagliafico. Alvarez. And it's McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he deliver? Lofted upfield. Vidal. Over to the left. And that is that. Argentina looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Argentina definitely came out on top simply because they were allowed to march through the middle. Something they jumped onto nice and early and continuously exploited.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. It is a monster matchup, Jim.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now who's going to be first to this? Messi has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And it's Messi. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Big chance, must be! Ugarte does well to get it back. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Bentancur gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Messi. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Turns and goes back. Purring through the... Shot at goal! Nunez. Now he's off and running. That's a throw. Oh, easy pickings there. Jimenez. Valverde. Saraki. That is out of play. Messi. That's a deception. His positioning was spot on. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rodriguez. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Messi. There he goes, motoring forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Saraki. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's really well manoeuvred. Throw it. Montiel. So we're still where we started right now. Succumbs to the pressure. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And claimed it back swiftly. Messi. And he's managed to get free. Messi hits it! So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Messi, good driving run. And Messi! Goal! And again, in double quick time. He'll keep those outs. He just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's Valverde.
Valverde really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's having a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Dinks one through. Tagliafico gets over and intercepts. De Paul. No question, that's a foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Forward it goes. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And it's dealt with by the out-rushing keeper. Araujo, nicely aimed pass. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Messi. In with the challenge.
Argentina have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Montiel. And it's Messi. Araujo too strong for his opponent there. He's shifting through the gears here. Hit into the middle. Nice interception, well timed. Valverde. Otamendi defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. He's got away. Messi. Jimenez out-muscles him. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge.
Nunez! Nunez! Uruguay opting for a change of tack here, I think, Jim.
Yeah, but it's an approach that can work very well if you've got the players who have the right movement in the box. You know, when they're coming in from wide positions, you just want that instinct to take over.
Torres. He's caught him there, it's a free kick. Messi on 2 now and looking for 3. Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. Dribble. Messi on a strong run down the right. Messi. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That'll be the final action of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Argentina clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Argentina ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. And we are already promptly back underway. Just the keeper to beat! Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Montiel. McAllister. Garnacho. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Jimenez. Bentancur, and it's played forward. That has been cut short. And it's Bentancur. Ugarte. That's an excellent interception. Paredes. Great ball if he can get the... Goes for a shot! And he hits the net! The second half off to a spectacular start! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Valverde is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Valverde. Jimenez driven forward. Paredes.
Roche, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Saraki. Valverde. Can he get onto this? Well read, and the danger is averted.
Uruguay really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He is through here. Garnacho. Can he get the shot away? Danger averted for now. And it's McAllister. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Moved on forwards. Araujo clears it away. That's good running with the ball. Shoots! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement.
It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Araujo forwards and with intent. It's run loose here. Uruguay have a free kick. De la Cruz! And the ball's come loose here. Saraki. Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And it's Messi. That is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Well, they could break here. Araujo, oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, some tackle that. Bentancur with the foul. Messi, he came in hard, very hard. Oh, such a clever touch. Delistri. Garnacho. Jimenez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Here's Garnacho. Bentancur concedes a free kick for that. Messi looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Romero cuts out the pass. De la Cruz. And it's Ugarte. Paredes is the guilty party there. And the keeper has it. The shot! Messi. Crunching tackle. Driving on and making good progress. Out to the right. Chance here to counter. Nandez. That looks a chance to shoot! They've scored! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Uruguay give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. He has found the way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And the counter is on.
They're playing as if time is on their side when it's fast running out. They've got to quicken this up.
And there goes the final whistle. Argentina proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And that gets things running. Rodrigo ploughing through the middle. Capier did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Cleared without complication. Gerson. Danilo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Has been cut short. Estupinian. Mendes. Estupinian. That's really well manoeuvred. He's shifting through the gears here. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Now it's Valencia. Gabriel is the guilty party there. We expected better, and so did he. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Gerson. Joelinton is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did
he? Rodrigo, driving forward, purring through the gears. Well, the movement is slick, the speed. Valencia has been caught there, it's a foul.
must have been told to look for ways to try and construct.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Rafinha. And we're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Caicedo. Caicedo played with finesse. Oh, good spread. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Danilo. Rodrigo. And back to the keeper they go. Rafinha. So much time and space here. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust.
Gretzel. Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Danilo. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. Rodrigo. There he goes, motoring forward, steaming on goalwards. That is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rodrigo. Foot in. Estupinian with a definite foul there. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It's Joelinton. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Rodrigo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vinicius Junior. Incapuyi. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Out to the right. Aim forwards. He's through here. Gets into some space. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he has been fouled there. Chance to shoot! He didn't catch it right.
What a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Estupinian. Mendes. Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. Bruno Guimaraes. Gerson, gently done. Rodrigo. He's found some... And a chance! Estupinian getting the this one clear. Joelinton wins the duel this time. Pacho gets over and intercepts. He thumps it clear. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Marquinhos. Could be danger here. Oh, the ball's come loose here. There are a few waiting for it. Right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Brazil have themselves a chance from the spot to open the scoring. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
So we have our breakthrough.
I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And now the breakaway. Played back in. Knocks it out wide. That is a brilliant interception. Valencia. Joelinton, good strong midfield running here. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, you know, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Brazil leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Brazil carrying a one-goal lead. Dribble, and it's played forward. Moved on forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Valencia, he's gone for goal! No, not quite.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Danilo. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rafinha. He is through here. Moved on forwards. Do have a chance to counter here. Caicedo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Dribble. Mendes. Now it's Rafinha. He has found a way through. Rafinha. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rafinha powering forward here. He's got away. And here's Rafinha. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rafinha. Oh, that's nice. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Approach does pay off here. He's found the way through. Rafinha closing in on goal. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's played forward. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Might be danger here. Rodrigo. That's nice and simple for the keeper. Caicedo. And here's Valencia. Tries a measured ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Mendes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Rafinha takes control of it and he's on the move. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to get free. Linton. Rodrigo was steaming forward. Rodrigo! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Ecuador are making a change now. It's going to be a double change then. Rodrigo, good running, strong and purposeful. Is there any support? He might not need it. Tacho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Forward it goes. No way through there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Great defending, strong and determined. And he's found a way past. And the counter is on. Rodrigo. Oh, well measured. And it's Caicedo. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Well, that's well done, really robust.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? It's a loose ball.
Brazil surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That looks a good ball through.
Ecuador really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
He has found the way through. Oh, that's neat. A heavy challenge. And he's heaved it away.
Brazil nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Tacho, gently done. Gerson does really... Yeah, he's fouled him there.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
No question, that's a foul. And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. Rodrigo. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Rodrigo. Caicedo wins the duel this time. Rodrigo. Caicedo. Incapuyi. Pacho. Rodrigo. Rodrigo ploughing through the middle. Pacho getting this one clear. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Rodrigo. Caicedo with the foul. Rodrigo. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Ecuador, well, you can see what they're trying to do here, Peter. You know, get the ball into wider areas.
Yeah, there is a very visible, a very definite pattern here.
Well, that's where the space is, and it's quite simple. It's just going to stretch that defence, isn't it?
Danilo. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's managed to get free. Vinicius Junior. Good purposeful running this. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Some good work on the right flank here. There will be a throw-in. And it's Caicedo. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Can he spark a counter here? Rodrigo. A lot of space ahead of him. Cleared without complication. Nice control. And it's played forward. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Could move up a gear here. Rodrigo looking to get on the end of this. He's got away. Rodrigo. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Moved on forwards. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. Well, played right into his path. Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Goes to finish! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And here's Valencia. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go. Grezzo.
Brazil are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Knocks it out wide. He is through here. In with the challenge. Bruno Guimaraes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That has been cut short. Caicedo. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Gabriel forwards and with intent. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Estupinian aim forwards. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rodrigo. Great defending, strong and determined. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Vinicius Junior proves too strong. Vinicius Junior, not one to pass up the chance to run on the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Well, the ball's come loose here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Spread out to the left. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ecuador have got it back and they'll have another go. Rodrigo takes control of enemies on the move. He's free. Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Rodrigo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rafinha goes short. Rafinha showing good feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Grezzo. Oh, it's come loose. Played out to the right. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned. And it's half-time here. Decent enough half-time down the side, able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Caicedo, and he cuts out the supply. Rafinha, and now the breakaway. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's good play. It's anyone's ball now. He is just caressing the ball. That's good distance on it. Out for a throw. Bruno Guimaraes with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
He has found a way through. Alisson gets his gloves on it. Alisson card. Bruno Guimaraes. Gerson. It's Caicedo. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, just skips past his man. Vinicius is having a shot! He hits the net. The breakthrough arrives at last! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Brazil are in front now, the game's only goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
That's a good ball. That's a little off target. Gerson is being harried and hassled.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Tacho gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Really well manoeuvred. Defending was strong and firm. And that's been won straight back. Bruno Guimaraes closing in on goal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. This interception, his positioning was spot on. That is a brilliant interception. Vinicius Junior. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vinicius Junior. Oh, some tackle that. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mendes. That's really well manoeuvred. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now it's crossed into the middle.
well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Gabriel, aim forwards. Rafinha. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Vinicius Junior. Now who's going to be first to this? And he's lost his man here. He can get that clear. Brazil have reclaimed it. And the counter is on. It's Guimaraes. Is there any support? He might not need it. And he's straight offside.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Vinicius Junior has got himself a free kick. Alexandro. It is over the line.
Brazil clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Gabriel cuts out the pass. It's a great ball. Shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Caicedo. Great defending, strong and determined.
Ecuador really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Could be danger here. And it's played forward. Just 5 minutes left. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Ecuador really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Moved on forwards. Caicedo. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Valencia has given away a free kick. Marquinhos. Rafinha. Succumbs to the pressure. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Guimaraes. Mena wins the duel this time.
This usually is the time teams go into...
Gabriel with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. It's been slipped through. He's found a way through. Oh, it's come loose. Mendes. Guetzel. Now then, the ball's come loose. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides were... So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
On the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Danger averted for now. That's physical challenge. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Muscular approach does pay off here. That's surely a foul. Free kick. And a real chance to break the deadlock. Messi. A lot of space ahead of him. And they've got Reed. Paredes. That's very neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Torunariga. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Bassi shifted upfield. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Moved on forwards. Tagliafico cuts it out. De Paul, aim forwards. Argentina ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Nigeria couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. De Paul. Ndidi.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Messi. Messi, great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Messi. That is lovely. And it's Messi. Ndidi does really well to win the ball there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Messi. Aina. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Chukwueze. Proves too strong. And it's played forward. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Osimhen. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Messi. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Keeper's got good distance on that. Aina. Succumbs to the pressure. Otamendi, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Messi. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Osimhen is onto it in a flash. Paredes. Messi. Nigeria have reclaimed it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. De Paul. Proves too strong. Now it's Osimhen. De Paul. And it's Messi. Driving on and making good progress. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is very well defended. Messi. De Paul. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Nigeria have got it back, and they'll have another go. Can he stop it going out? And here's Messi. Paredes making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's Messi. And he has been fouled there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
He's found some space. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards to get them off and running. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. It is a true heavyweight clash.
On the face it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. Muscular approach does pay off here. Nesiri, Unahi, Romero did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Morocco have a free kick. Montiel, Messi. De Paul. And Nesiri. Amrabat. Ben Seguir. Amrabat. Oh, easy pickings there. Montiel. And it's Messi. Alvarez. That has been cut short. Mazraoui. Aim forwards. En-Nesyri looks to get on the end of this. Montiel. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Played towards the front line. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Otamendi. And that was nowhere near his best.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Messi, plenty to aim at here. Now it's En-Nesyri. Out to the left it goes. Chance here to counter. He's got away. Nadir. Oh, red, nice interception. De Paul, and it's Messi. And Nesiri in with the challenge. And it's Messi. Now who's going to be first to this? Ben Seguir proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Ben Seguir with a definite foul there. Messi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. This was gone, that's a foul. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. Messi. Oh, it's come loose. And they caught Reed. Brahim Diaz. That is a great pick out. And it's Mazraoui. And he cuts out the supply. Brahim Diaz gets a cross in. It's Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. The press. Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Messi. Oh, it's come loose. Amrabat. Now, what about a counter-attack? Messi is flagged offside. Paredes. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Hakimi is fouled. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Otamendi trying to keep this in. In once more. That's been won straight back. Messi. Messi. Good, strong midfield running here. Argentina being made to look sloppy in possession here. Messi. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
On ball, looking to counter. Paredes head out towards the right wing. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Messi in acres of space out wide. Messi, so much time and space here. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Proves too strong. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Nadir. De Paul does really well to win the ball there. Messi. Good purposeful running this. Messi. Argentina! And it's Argentina in front!
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Argentina have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Alvarez. Argentina leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. And that was very necessary. And here's Alvarez. Montiel. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And they win it back again. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Messi. Messi. Amrabat. Brahim Diaz. Amrabat. Mazraoui. And we reached half-time. Well, plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Argentina can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them. And it's 1-0 at the break.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Up towards the front line.
Ben Seguir, Unahi, and he goes cross-field. Mazraoui looking to hit the byline here. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Morocco are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Brahim Diaz. He is through here. Brahim Diaz. Adli. And that has put paid to that. Now this could be a chance. De Paul. Garnacho. Garnacho is steaming forward. It's run loose here. Great defending, strong and determined. Unahi. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Amrabat does well to get it back. Unahi gently done. Oh, super find. Now it's in the series. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter.
He's gone for the shot!
Adli really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Messi puts his foot on the gas. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's the chance to counter. Adli, that's an imaginative pass. He's in plenty of space here. And he's managed to get free in the series cross. And reclaimed it in a try. Oh, shooting chance! Messi has found the net here, of course. Montiel is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Tagliafico forwards and with intent. And it's Diaz. Aguirre, forward it goes. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Moved on forwards. Amrabat. En-Nesyri. Oh, some tackle that. Whistle's gone, that's foul. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Paredes has given away a free kick. Alvarez. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Otamendi cuts it out. Played out to the right. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Mazraoui. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Mazraoui. Adli. And here's decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
And Nasiri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Messi powering forward here. He has found the way through. That's going to go a long way. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now, who's going to be first to this? He's found a way through.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
That's really well manoeuvred.
And it's Dybala. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And here's Dybala. Danger averted for now. Dybala. Dybala! Tries to get it clear. And that's definitely not his best. And it's McAllister.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Over to the left.
Hakimi. Ben Seguir. Just 5 minutes left. Argentina close now to seeing this one through to the end. Morocco have to get it into the box and quickly. Now it's Ben Seguir.
Morocco really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
McAllister. Romero gets over and intercepts. Adli. Tagliafico is the guilty party there. Mazraoui picks it up now. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. McAllister. And that is that. Argentina have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read into this.
Messi. Amrabat. Looking to break at pace. The pull cuts it out. Unahi. Endesiri. Now it's Ben Seguir. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Garnacho proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He's in space and looking for options. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Messi. He's found a way through. Forward it goes. So what can they make of this? Messi. Very nicely done. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Aguirre in the series, now he's off and running.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's Hakimi. Always onto this. Benseguir. Gets his head on it! Didn't quite get enough on that.
And you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence. And the series really needed to...
And a chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
In the series, Amrabat. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi. He is through here. Is there any support? He might not need it. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Messi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's run loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That looks a foul. Yep, the referee's given it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Benseguir really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's in plenty of space here. Could move up a gear here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, it's come loose. That's really well manoeuvred. Montiel. Purring through the gears. Najraoui. Argentina, so far, providing no real test of... Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Montiel. Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Messi. He has found the way through. Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And it's Messi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Unahi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Messi. Proves too strong. Benseguir, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. De Paul. It'll be a throw-in. Messi. And that has been clubbed away. Nacho. Nesiri. And now the breakaway. Hakimi, aim forwards. Nesiri, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Montiel. Pressing's intense, and it's played off. Nasraoui. Aguirre, driven forward. Amrabat. Ben Seguir succumbs to the pressure. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Montiel. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Could be decent chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, look, that was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He's got away. Unahi, good challenge, excellent challenge. De Paul. And the half-time whistle goes. Decent enough half, able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So your views on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Chance! McAllister. And he's managed to get free. Garnacho. Nadir. Brahim Diaz. Ben Seguir. Unahi. Aguirre. Quality ball. And he's straight offside. Romero. Messi, and that's been won straight back. Goes for a shot! Decent enough try.
Messi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Ben Seguir. And it's played forward. Can he spark a counter here? And he has been fouled there. Aguirre is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Amrabat with the clearance. Oh, it's come loose. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Amrabat gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Now that's a fine challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's Rodrigo de Paul. Deftly away. Amrabat has given away a free kick. Messi. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Alvarez. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Driving on and making good progress. Steaming on goalwards. Messi hits it! That would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Morocco have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. And it's been taken short. Oh, nice touch. Messi, he's found some space. Ben Sagir forwards and with intent. Paredes. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Adli does really well to win the ball there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Paredes. Messi. It's a good run down the right. Hakimi wins the duel. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Moved on forwards. Aguirre. That's really well manoeuvred. In the series, looks to get on the end of this. And here's Messi. He's got away. Oh, easy pickings there. That's been drilled forward. And that's a throw. Amrabat. McAllister concedes a free kick for that. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Ben Sagir clearly felt that he was entitled to try that, and I'm inclined to agree with him. There wasn't anything else on.
Good running with the ball. He's away! Messi. Chance, surely! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
De Paul with the short one.
Argentina clearly are.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Alvarez, that's a delicate pass. Aguirre. Bruno, long ball by the goalkeeper.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Mazraoui, aim forwards. And it's Adli. Hakimi has it in a wide position.
rewarded for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's played forward. Amrabat. Oh, good spread.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
De Paul. It's run loose here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well-timed, excellent interception. A heavy challenge.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Amrabat, gently done. Messi. Oh, it's come loose. En-Nesyri played out to the left flank, and they can counter here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Final seconds, this has to be it. De Paul does really well. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through.
After all of that, Jim, what do you...